ISMOO versus Pooh in the last round of the quarterfinals. Take it away.
And here we go, guys. It's the pre-bans already. We're getting into it with Pooh. With the first pick, we've got that Yanhong getting pre-banned by Pooh and the Tian Lang getting pre-banned by ISMOO.
Yeah, ISMOO being really susceptible to Tian Lang. I like that Tian Lang pre-ban, and then Pooh banning out what the previous opponent of ISMOO banned out, which is the Yanhong.
Yep, let's see what the first pick is going to be. Is it going to be the Water Twin Angels? How well or how much are we going to contest this first pick here?
Yeah, it's going to be Water Twin Angels for sure. You're right, Stoic. I agree with you.
Yep, there it is. So Water Twin Angels by Pooh is going to get locked in here. ISMOO looking to respond with the Vela and Saga here.
Yeah, Vela Cigar is also a great pick because you know he's not going to pick Chandra on the...
Yeah, you know that for a fact. And then we've got Hagang that can be a great pick here for ISMOO to respond, because we already have a strip option where Hagang's pretty good up against the Water Twin Angels here.
Yes, correct. But Pooh also has a lot of answers against stuff like Hagang and Chandra. So let's just see who Pooh's going to bring.
Okeanos Miles is what Pooh's going to bring to the table right now.
Again, Miles being so good against Hagang, already laying it down, so you don't really... it kind of deters you from picking that Hagang.
Yeah, well, ISMOO's going to be locking in the tried, the true, the trio, Saga, Vela, and Chandra. One other pick's going to be coming out here.
Noted that ISMOO's Chandra is really, really fast, also on Vio. However, the skill 1 doesn't deal damage like most Chandras do, so it must be on a speed HP build.
I think the CR is an excellent pick here coming from ISMOO. Now, we know he has a Gianna in there. I think the CR is great. We're not showcasing any immunity to this side of the field here. And if ISMOO is as fast as we think he is with this Chandra, does it outspeed his Okeanos?
Sierra's actually okay here, but it's very susceptible to the last two picks that is Pooh's going to pick out. And I was going to say, like, a high damage threat from Pooh is going to really hurt the Sierra.
Yep, and I think Ethna might be that pick here. So let's see what the last pick is coming out of ISMOO. It is going to be the Gianna. We have double speed lead for ISMOO here.
For me, I feel like Sonia is a little bit better than Ethna here, but Ethna is a lot more safer than Sonia.
Yeah, it'd be terrifying to find out that something's anti-Sonia. You know, you find out the hard way.
Yeah, on the SWC2024.
Yep. So he takes the Mook Wall back. I like the Gianna. I think Gianna's probably the better unit to be bringing in the picture right now here. Are we banning out this Ethna? Are we banning out the turn 1 unit?
Ethna seems like a forced ban, but you're going to let Miles and Panthos through, and Miles is a really good combo with Panthos.
Yes, it definitely is. Let's see what happens here.
You're also kind of giving up first turn to the Water Twin Angel, because Water Twin Angel will be able to boost up Okeanos after Miles strip off a unit. So he's going to be able to control 2 units on ISMOO's side.
Ooh, Gianna's catching a ban, and so is the Panthos catching a ban as well. I think Ethna's going to be a problem out here.
So from the very, very beginning, that Pooh will be able to control 3 units.
Oh, let's see what happened here. We get our round 1 with ISMOO versus Pooh. Ethna kicking things off right now for us right here.
Yeah, Ethna's going to go, Miles going to go, Water Twin Angel's going to go, and then the Okeanos will reset.
Oh, look at that damage going into CR. CR did not handle that well. You know that's a high damage CR when it takes as much as damage from that from Miles.
He's going to be looking to, okay, boost Ethna and try to stun the Vela Jewel right now.
Yeah, I think he has to stun the Vela. I think that is correct. Either finish off the CR or stun the Vela. No, he's
well,
just
because he's spread the attack bar. Yes.
Yeah, so Rain of Stone, Rain of Stones comes out. He gets the stun onto the Veldra, was extremely important. Sagaz playing a really important role now. We need to reset the Ethna, provoke everything. We didn't provoke everything.
Huge
additional turn. This is massive because this is a really big bomb. Yeah. It's going to be landing on top of the Okeanos. He detonates this thing off here. Let's see what the damage goes. I missed the number.
Oh my God! Oh! You thought ISMOO got 1 foot out the door. Chandra, Vela, Cigar, reigning supreme again in SWC 2024. Stoic.
Yep. I mean, that's what happens. Everyone should be expecting that. You know, Vela has that ability. If it's not going to be reset there, gets a proc, turns things around just like that. ISMOO sitting real good right now.
I mean, unfortunately for Pooh, all his units went first. He tried to get the triple control, but it just, you can't beat a violent proc, double violent proc.
Yep, exactly. Well, let's see what happens with this big skill 2. Skill 2 is going to be setting up a defense break somewhere, looking to throw it down on the Okeanos. He wants to eliminate this unit from the field. Of course, we've got skill 2 available. Healing up our team sounds like a great idea for this Veldril.
Yeah, unfortunately, like, the ISMOO's units all proc, but it's so hard to come back from. Winning this first game is so important for both contenders, you know?
Yep, it really is. No stun's going to be happening to the Water Twin Angels. Another bomb's going to be coming out here. I think you throw this onto the Water Twin Angels, or potentially the Miles. And it is going to be the Miles here with the Psych and a little bit of attack bar, of course, onto the Ethna. Ethna not taking this damage well at all.
I do feel like that's a dead Sierra. Oh, no.
Not just yet, but the provoke's going to be... Oh, he goes for the provoke on top of the Water Twin Angels, which is interesting. So he doesn't confirm that kill just yet. Confirms it actually right...
Oh my
Man.
God. That's just the best Sierra in the world.
It really is, but it does miss the bomb, though.
Yeah,
It's
it doesn't matter.
Daughters in the game for sure. But I think that's going to be it for the Miles. That's going to be it for Pooh in round number 1.
Violent Chandra, right?
Super strong. I believe, yeah, it's Violent Chandra, too.
And that's the power of Chandra Vela Cigar. They're all on Violent. They all do a lot on their skill.
There's the defense break. There's more damage coming into this Water Twin Angels. Pooh's already thinking about the next round. There you have it. ISMOO with a round 1 victory over Pooh.
Yeah, Stoic. So as a Chandra Vela Cigar player, you've seen this many times. You've seen this story many times, right?
Yes, yeah. The CR was devastating, though. Like, the bomb damage was phenomenal. It finished off units. Obviously, CR getting some that one big proc that threw another bomb out there was just there's no turning back.
But then also he could have came back from that Sierra proc and proc back, right? But he didn't. The Velojo proc, and it was game over.
There was no time. There was no. I feel like he just shut it down. He was shutting the doors so quick. There was nothing he could do with the procs that he got.
Hopefully that doesn't sway Pooh to play differently, because I felt like Pooh drafted really well into ISMOO in that fight. On the next match, let's just see who ISMOO is going to pre-ban. I feel like there's going to be a lot of units for ISMOO to pre-ban. Ragdoll could be one of them.
Oh, let's see, because we have Yanhong and Tianling. They're available to get into round number 2 here. ISMOO up 1 match here. So with the new pre-bans are going to be Gianna and Water Twin Angel.
Not Ragdoll, okay.
Well, ISMOO has the first pick. We're not looking at a Yanhong first pick anymore, because he knows it's not a contested unit.
Yeah, you definitely don't have to pick Yanhong here. You could pick a speed lead from Cigar is as good too.
Yeah, I think Cigar is definitely going to be a good pick. I almost thought that it was going to be a CR from ISMOO drafting here.
Yeah, I thought Sierra would be a great pick as well. Also Vanessa, but I guess he wanted to take the Cigar away from Pooh.
Yep, well, Oliver locking in that 33 speed lead for Pooh. That's going to be coming out. Let's see what the next pick is going to be here. I want to say Vela. Do you not bring in a Vela right now? Oh, well.
Good call. But then now ISMOO could kind of angle at picking like a Chandra, and then close it out with maybe Miles or something like that.
Yeah, let's see what happens here. So we have the Scar. We can go Chandra. We can go with Yanhong Hagang, potentially. No, it is going to be a Chandra.
Chandra, Yanhong is really good too instead of Miles. I like that.
Yep, definitely. ISMOO playing so well with this Yanhong. So now that he has this in match, I'm giving ISMOO a lot of favor right now because of how well he has been playing with Yanhong. So there's the Miles. He has both Sky Surfers being paired up here, Oliver Miles. Pooh can, there's a world that he takes the Raccoon, but no Raccoon is going to be happening here. It is going to be a Smisa.
Yeah, Pooh drafting really well. I'm surprised ISMOO didn't take the Miles away from Pooh, but Pooh opting to take the Miles.
Yep, let's see what the next 2 picks. ISMOO looking to wrap up his draft, knowing that there's double Sky Surfer, knowing that there's going to be a Smisa that needs to be addressed here.
Yeah, it's okay. He has Vermos, and he also has a Julian, so he has ways to deal with the Smicer. I'm feeling like
interesting.
He wants to outspeed Pooh, so he's just going to pick another speed lead with a high-speed unit.
Yeah, exactly that. I like that. I think this is a great decision for ISMOO to go with that Ethna in the Pontos, locking into the speed lead. And that's interesting. So
that's not there anymore.
It's banned out. Yeah, it's banned out here. So it doesn't matter. Ethna's catch can ban. 24 speed lead for ISMOO, 33 speed lead for Pooh. Let's see what happens, because that's a Miles taking turn 1 here for Pooh.
I want to say that the Miles counter the Pontos pretty well.
Oh, wow. That's a very fast Yanhong.
It's built different. It's Pooh Yanhong. I mean, it's a ISMOO Yanhong.
Yeah, ISMOO Yanhong. Beautiful reset is going to be landing with provokes landing across the board right now on Pooh's side of the field here. So things are already looking fantastic for ISMOO. Going with a big skill 3.
Yeah.
Was there any slows landed? Oh, 1 slow.
Yeah, but noted that the Smicer is on Nemesis rune, so the more you hit Smicer, the more attack power Smicer will gain.
So ISMOO opted to go for the invincibility with 2-turn immunity instead of. I was thinking he was going to go with the silence to make sure no proc.
I think the silence would be better because of procs, but now Miles could proc and deal so much damage.
Yeah, let's see what happens. Looking to deal with the Smicer already. So Smicer feels super addressed right now. Oh, now here comes the silence. This is actually really, really perfect right now for ISMOO with the additional. It's a beautiful additional turn. He's going to get that holy ground up in no time.
Right now, Miles would be punching face right now.
Ooh, a lot of damage, but additional turns rolling in this time for Pooh. So Yan Hong taking a beating right now.
Yeah, but then Smicer would be silencing the Yang Hong, so Yang Hong won't be doing much for the rest of the game.
So here we go. Damage is going to continue going into the Smicer. He wants to get rid of this unit here.
Yes, unfortunately, the Smicer's passive still works on stun. So now Smicer is gonna actually gonna silence the Pantos. Yeah, it's actually gonna silence the Pantos over the Yang Hong.
Well, Panto's going to be going right here, so Yan Hong is going to get
unless he procs.
Oh, but it gets resisted anyways.
Wow. Miles.
Oh, Miles proc. So Yan Hong should be dropping here to the big skill too. There it is. It definitely deserved for sure. So there's that third skill, getting only a slow on the Miles, but that's actually where you kind of want that slow.
Yeah, Miles looks like Miles is going to put in a lot of work. It doesn't look like ISMOO has enough damage going through, and Pooh has all the damage.
Oh, that's a beautiful third skill. There's the reset going on to the Velojewel. Does not finish off the Smicer. I do think Smicer needs to be killed right now. If he can do anything he can, I feel like you throw that damage, get rid of that Smicer. Smicer proc, Smicer turn is going to be really pivotal right now.
That slow only landed on the unit that needs to be slowed, which is the Miles.
Yeah, it was perfect. It was a perfect place for that. But here comes the sustain. That's why I really think you have to start getting rid of this Smicer. Lay that second skill down on Smicer right now. Take advantage of the defense break. Maybe it's going to be enough. He threw it onto the Miles instead.
More heals are coming.
Yeah, that's going to be so many heals because now Smicer's going to get a skill 1 off here, no matter what, silenced up here. So watch everything just feel all of a sudden super healthy. I feel like we should have addressed the Smicer.
Yeah, Smicer is going to do a lot against ISMOO. The heals, the bomb, and the silence. I think ISMOO not addressing Smicer in this draft is going to be a huge problem, and it was. But it seems like not picking a Veramos into Smicer is really painful, you know?
Yeah, it definitely is. So here comes that. Look at this. We're at 50%. It's not killable now. The units that you have on this field right now, if you can't land that defense break into Chandra hitting it, I don't think you can kill this Smicer anymore.
It just doesn't deal enough damage, right?
Yep, there's not enough.
But then I felt like the Miles pick just helps out Pooh so much, and I was surprised that ISMOO didn't take the Miles from Pooh and opt for picking Yang Hong over the Miles.
Yeah, these Miles procs, I don't even care right now because honestly, Smicer wins this match.
Yeah, so much heals. You know, these artifacts on recovery on skill 1 is so good for these puppeteers.
But at the same time, like, you're spending so much time to get rid of, like, you're now noticing, like, wow, I have to do something about this Smicer. But you're not realizing that every other turn, Velojewel, it's like, oh, he got a skill 2 off. Oh, he got a skill 2 off. And there's nothing you could do now.
I'm an owner of Pantos.
Yep.
And whenever I draft Pantos, I find myself not picking enough damage. And me having to force ban Juno a lot. So when he picked Pantos, he was forced to ban Juno, and he had no chance to pick Veramos for his team.
Yeah, let's see what the damage is. Once again, like, I feel like you got to throw that damage into the Smicer before it's too late. The sustain's too great. Everything's too great.
But I think me and you would prefer to pick a Veramos over the Pantos more in this situation, right?
Yes. Yeah, I agree. Right now, of course I agree. Because there's no response to Smicer. Smicer legit's winning this match right now. I don't even care about that additional turn. Because that additional turn was going to happen whether you like it or not. Defense break lands on top of the cigar, and I just think it's over.
It seems like Pooh is just buying time, right?
Yeah.
Buying time.
Yep, exactly.
And Pooh's going to win in the battle of
So
attrition.
right here, defense break the Smicer. You've got to hit it with you had your opportunity right now with Chandra, at least provide lots of damage. And I believe it's a violent Chandra as well.
Violent Chandra, yeah. You're right. If he armor broke, but his Chandra didn't deal too much damage.
No, it's not dealing a ton of damage right now. So there goes the cigar. There's nothing more ISMOO can do right now. All these, he can land all the additional turns that he wants right now because, like, it's just not going to really help him out there. So immunity gets removed. We only have the invincibility right now. There's the third skill, not doing anything here.
Not landing slow on Miles is pretty huge. 2 turns slow, I mean.
Yeah, so even opting not even for a second skill.
Yeah, right now, ISMOO's just buying time, thinking about the next game, seeing what he could do. I think taking the Miles from Pooh is going to be a big deal, especially if you're thinking about angling, picking Pantos. Pantos synergizes with Miles really well.
Yeah, so there's more damage coming into the Chandra right now. He's just throwing stuff out there. Is he on auto? I think is he on auto?
He's just thinking right now, yes.
I think he is. Well, that's going to be it for Pantos right there. That's going to be it for ISMOO in round number 2. Pooh is getting a victory, gets a point on the board. We're getting it around number 3 right here.
So now Pooh gets first pick, right?
Yes. Yeah, Pooh should have first pick here.
Yes. So ISMOO could be like angling to ban the Gianna from Pooh.
I think so, yes. Because the Gianna, well, Gianna's available now.
And then, so
you
is
can't
Gianna
pre-ban.
and Young Hong?
Yeah, they share the Gianna. So so ISMOO could be in a position where he's banning out the Gianna, Pooh banning out the Yeonhong here.
I think if I'm Pooh, I could be thinking instead of banning the pre-banning the Young Hong, pre-ban the Julian.
It's a really good point here. Let's see what happens. Oh.
Young Hong, Cigar. Okay, fair.
Look at that. Everyone, we've got the global viewership milestones, and I'm pleased to announce that we've actually reached 2 of them. The 200K milestone has already been reached. So that means that we're already getting the Mystical Scrolls, the Rainbow Mon, the selected runes, and a re-app. And we'll let you know when we reach the 300K milestone.
I knew we could do it, Evan. I knew it. But let's get back into this guy. So we've got Pooh, we've got ISMOO, both of them with a point on the board right now, but the pre-bans being the Yeonhong and Cigar getting pre-banned out, which is quite interesting. Water Twin Angels by Pooh, ISMOO with double Sky Surfer.
Yeah, double Sky Surfer is so good right now. Miles being so good in this meta because of Hey Gang.
Yep, there's the Smicer coming back for Pooh. It worked really well. It was not addressed by ISMOO. ISMOO's got 3 picks here to address a Smicer this time.
There's only one really good pick. It's Vermos.
Yeah, I agree. It's Vermos.
But then also noted, if you bring high damage into Pooh, his Smicer is on Nemesis.
Oh, that's very interesting. I'd never caught on to the Nemesis
Yeah,
Smicer.
ISMOO's been hitting the Smicer the whole time, and Smicers are getting attack bars.
Now let's see what happens here with ISMOO. He's got another pick right here, so we know that's coming in, and we're going to go with the European champion, Faya Monkey King.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure this Smicer's on max resist and on Nemesis, so it's going to be hard for the Monkey King to stun or armor break this Smicer.
Let's see what the next 2 picks. Pooh looking to wrap up his draft after seeing Vermos and this Fire Monkey King.
And I'm sure this Smicer is not on Will on Nemesis, but also on minus Fire. So I feel like ISMOO kind of fell for Pooh's trap.
This is interesting. Does ISMOO need to draft another strip knowing that Veligil's over here?
I think the Vermos is gone because he picked help me out with this one. Amber.
Amber.
Yes.
Amber, yes. I wish I could have helped you out there. I was going to say, what, the water battle angel? All right, so the Juno is going to be the last pick there for ISMOO here. Let's see what the bans are going to be going here.
Amber providing that heal block is really good, but then we know that Vermos is gone.
Yeah, so Vermos gets the ban out here. Juno's going to be there. Maybe ISMOO is going to get banned out here. But 24 speed lead for Pooh and a 33 here for ISMOO. Let's get into it, guys.
Amber is actually not that bad against Juno because he does the heal block against the whole team.
Yeah, that is true. Miles, let's see what kind of damage we're going to be seeing from this unit here. Looks like Water Twin Angel is going to be the unit of focus right now for ISMOO. He wants to get rid of this, wants to reset it here.
Wow, ISMOO being so fast. 33 speed lead allows his team to outspeed the all of Pooh's unit. Being able to push back the Water Twin Angel was a big deal.
It definitely was. He opted to go for the strip there on the Smicer, which is pretty cool here. So not lucky enough to get any the stuns, though, of course. But here comes
Stoic.
that big
This Amber is going to hurt, Stoic. This Amber is like the Rika.
Woo! Not super Rika, but enough.
Look at the monkey.
Oh, heal block. Yeah, heal block monkey.
Yeah.
That's not great for ISMOO. He really needs to get that up there. No additional turns going to be popping out here.
Yeah, wow, this Amber pick was really good on Pooh's side, realizing that like once he runs out of gas, he'll have no will runes for Amber to do the 3rd skill.
You know, Miles with the 2nd skill here, looking to potentially stun up the Water Twin Angel to stop him from stunning his team up here.
Yeah, this Water Twin Angel really need to push back this Juno, because when this Juno heals, he's going to get a lot of, when this Juno moves, he's going to get a lot of heals for the rest of the team.
Yep, he really is. Let's see what happens with the Water Twin Angels with the heal available to, make his Smicer just a little bit more healthy. Here comes a big skill too.
Oh.
Does get a Despair stun on top of the Veligil as well. Looking for a stun. No stun's going to be happening on top of the Smicer though.
Duly noted. Look at this Smicer. It's definitely on minus fire. And high resistance.
Yeah, well, a little bit of attack bar push there.
Yeah, well, it resisted the
reset.
cooldown. Yes.
Yeah. More damage happening here. Smicer looking a little low. Fire Monkey King and Miles might be primed and ready to get rid of this unit here.
Man, I'm hoping this Amber procs because it's the first time Amber has a showing in SWC,
Yeah, not looking good outside of like Layla Tomo team.
Really just weird, like, because like you're gonna have to ban out the Veramos and have to deal with both Fire Monkey King and Juno, and the Smicer, you know how good of a unit it is. It's not gonna deal with both fire units, you know.
Yep, ISMOO's playing phenomenally right now. He's
yeah,
doing
the drafting's really
fantastic.
well.
Yes,
but I felt like the drafting mistake came from picking Smicer a little bit too early.
It gave him time to adjust to it because in the match that Pooh had won, Smicer wasn't addressed. And by picking the Smicer early, I feel like ISMOO felt very comfortable.
You know what it was, right? It was ISMOO not picking the Younghong, but taking the Miles away from away from Pooh. And Pooh's like, oh, I don't have Miles. I'm going to pick Smicer.
No, it was perfect. It really was. So there's your pre-bans from last time. Yanhong, Cigar, they are now available to get into round number 4. ISMOO, he's at match point right now.
It's going to be a really interesting match point for ISMOO. Let's see if ISMOO takes the Miles away from Pooh.
Sorry for the technical difficulties in the last match. We've got everything back under control so we can proceed in round number 4.
Yep, there's the Gianna, there's the Veladrill, the pre-bans here. We've got Water Twin Angels being contested. This is going to go back and forth here. Opts to not take it away. Pooh's going to eat up that and take those Water Twin Angels here.
Probably going to take the Water Twin Angel, but he also really wants to take that Miles because we know Pooh really relies on that Miles.
Yep, so the Water Twin Angels coming back. The Cigar being drafted by ISMOO. Let's see what happens here.
Veladrill? Smicer.
No way, don't go Smicer early again.
Oliver's a decent pick, contesting speed, having that 33 speed lead. Now, Pooh could draft really flexible.
Yep. Oh, let's see here. So we've got Miles being drafted by ISMOO.
Yeah, Miles being a really great pick, taking it away from Pooh. Now Pooh can't pick the Miles. However, that leaves ISMOO really susceptible to AoE CC.
Taking his time here for sure. Double Water. We're going to see a Chandra being drafted.
Yeah, actually, if I'm Pooh, I could just angle for some AoE CC. I don't know if I want to just fully commit to bruisering out ISMOO from here.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see what the direction he decides to take. And I mean, he has the 33 speed lead, the 24 as well. He's primed and ready to contest and push for turn 1.
Yeah, Pooh has a lot of options in this slot. AoE CC will be a really great option. I do like Smicer a little bit, but then Eleanor is not that good into Miles.
No, I don't. The Eleanor feels strange to me. I'm not a fan.
Now, if ISMOO slammed down like some type of like Bulwark or anything, it's going to be hard for Pooh to deal with that, right? But I think ISMOO still needs to pick Veramos.
Too hard. I mean, we have an Oliver, we have a Smicer, and that really can push like the Bulwark from like taking a bunch of turns. But still, like, well, I mean,
you're going to see a Leo.
Yes. Is it? Well, if we see a Leo, we see a Fire Monkey King ban. Yeah. Do we need a Fire Monkey King ban though?
I know this is going to be tough because I feel like ISMOO has to ban the Smicer, but now Smicer got through and he didn't pick the Veramos, remember? And now it's going to be the same problem.
Yeah, exactly.
But Miles counters Eleanor really well, so Eleanor needs to make sure she doesn't turn into human form to give Miles all that speed. 60% speed, I think.
Let's see what happens, guys, because ISMOO is at match point. Pooh looking to keep himself alive in today's tournament here.
40%.
Use Charge Vitality onto the Cigar. Cigar looking for a big reset, though. Does get resisted. Provokes landing across the board.
Yeah. Unfortunately, Pooh's Water Twin Angel is not on Will. This allows Cigar to lay AoE full pushback with AoE Provoke.
Yeah, no reason to go for a hug here. Gets AoE slows, except not on the Water Twin Angels. Can go for the hug now. He wants to get that third skill back up as soon as possible. Yeah,
ISMOO really punishing the fact that Pooh's Smicer and Pooh's Twin Angel is not on Will, allowing Cigar to deal so much damage with a skill 3. AoE pushback, AoE provoke, and a single target increased skill cooldown.
Yeah, for sure. He needs to get rid of this Oliver. It's going to be taking a turn next. Wants to stop that from stop him from doing any. Oh, interesting.
Yeah, but he procs, so he could still take care of the Oliver.
Yeah, you really do want to take. There it is. Oliver's gone. Looking really good right now for ISMOO, though. Just a lot of stuff's happening.
I don't see a way for Pooh to come back, even though he has the Smicer, because I feel like Miles just does so much in this situation.
There's that stun coming from the Water Twin Angels that we were talking about earlier, so it's putting in that work, stunning everybody up on ISMOO's side of the field here. Miles trying to do all it can right now.
Resist the pushback and resist the silence. And resisted the bomb. And max resist Miles.
Yeah, well, bomb is landing on top of the Miles, though. We got the defense break that's going to be happening right now, but I don't think we have the kind of damage to really take advantage of ISMOO right now. We have the sustain coming from Yan Hong. Defense break's not landing. We've got a lot of security and attack power reduction and manipulation that we have going on right now. ISMOO's looking super strong, taking out someone who was supposed to give Lester a run for his money, and ISMOO, I think, is going to be in the position to be giving Lester a run for his money right now because I don't see Pooh coming back from this. We got a big charge vitality coming out right now. We could be hugging some units, make sure his Miles stays alive. I know that bomb is probably going to do some damage, but he wants to hug it to keep it alive, though.
Yeah, this bomb is not going to deal too much damage because this Smicer is built on full tank and Nemesis max resist.
So here comes that big skill, too. The damage rolls out there. Dude, ISMOO's already celebrating. I think he knows he has this one. So there's big miss on that silence there on the Miles. Oh, it does get the attack bar reduction on the Miles, though.
Yeah, this is really crazy because of that proc, Smicer was able to stabilize for Pooh. Now Pooh could actually choose to transform with the Unicorn because Miles is going to be stunned up on the next.
There's the answer.
Max
Miles
resist.
does not get stunned up there. Smicer taking a ton of damage, but the bomb is the sound's going to be landing on top of the Yan Hong. Needs to keep putting it into the Smicer, though.
Yeah, when you leave Smicer unchecked, it just does so much.
See what happens. Looking for AoE stuns.
Didn't get it.
Well, 2 stuns in there, a little bit. There's a nice, very nice provoke here. He's going to transform back in Unicorn form, looking for the additional
Needs
turn
to
here.
kill.
Drop the Miles. Does not drop the Miles yet. Big damage, but we got a lot of sustain, though. But an additional turn coming out of the Chandra. Chandra looking to get rid of the Smicer. Smicer's still staying alive right now.
This time the Miles is dead.
ISMOO was looking really good, but suddenly Pooh's able to turn this around right now.
Yeah, just the heals and the control coming out from Smicer did so much for Pooh.
There it is. So we got all the sustain coming right back up here. Pooh's able to come back. Dude, Smicer not being addressed has been such a problem for ISMOO. No additional turn. Bomb's going to detonate. Kill that Yan Hong. We've got the 3rd skill defense break available going directly into the Chandra. Chandra with no procs here. Even if he's able to provoke this Unicorn, it's not going to really matter too much. The bomb is going to be going off. We get another additional turn. More attack bar reduction. More sustain. So good right now for Pooh.
It all happened in the middle of the game when Smicer, ISMOO was about to kill the Smicer, but the Smicer getting the Violent proc and then stabilizing from there.
Exactly that. That is so crazy to see how much problems Smicer can really give you. We have the skill 3 available. He can't go for the reset. Push back some attack bar. AoE provoke's going to be happening here. So he goes for the hug on top of this cigar here. Really, really good here for Pooh still, no matter what's going to be happening.
Wow, this Smicer is just proccing.
Oh, nothing he can do. Oh, there it is. Pooh gets the round 4 victory. We're going into a game 5.
Smicer doing so much this game. Not having that Vermos, it makes Smicer so scary.
But were we in a position to get rid of that Smicer at a time and he opted not to?
Yes.
Did we have that? I feel like we had that situation again.
No, it was the Oliver, and he did kill the Oliver. But then when he tried to kill the Smicer again, it just stabilized and proc.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. So opportunity in a way.
Yeah.
But Smicer did just get a couple good turns with that skill 1.
I think ISMOO actually tried to spread the damage towards the Smicer, and he actually did that really well, opting for the revenge to kill the Oliver. But then Smicer proccing, you can't really beat that. Control 2 units, bomb the Miles.
Yeah, exactly.
And Pooh found the opportunity to make that Eleanor useful. Actually got a window once Miles was stunned because it was going to be a useless unit.
Yeah. He found the perfect window to transform. However, ISMOO did resist the bomb and then got 1 hit in, but it wasn't enough damage.
It wasn't quite enough.
Smicer!
Yeah, about time.
That's a trauma ban. That's the
yeah.
trauma ban for sure.
Holy. That is so funny. Smicer well-deserved getting banned right there. But the Sagai getting banned as well, which has been a priority pick here for ISMOO. He's been taking that a whole lot here. So I think that's a very smart ban. We're going to see the Water Twin Angels being taken by Pooh once again. This is crazy. We had Lest being down 1-2. We had Pooh being down 1-2, and they are both fighting back here. Les ended up coming out top, and the European players giving these guys a run for their money here.
Yeah, I don't think Pooh will pick the Cigar, though. I think he'll give ISMOO the Cigar and still roll with the Water Twin Angel.
Yeah. Cigar's in the pre-ban here, and the Water Twin Angel 100%
I just saw that.
drafted by Pooh. We've got both the Beast Riders, Sky Surfers being drafted by ISMOO. This is something that Pooh's been drafting.
Yeah, again, like I said this over and over, but Miles being able to deal damage through glancing, still one of the better units against Hey Gang. So Miles being picked early in this match.
Yep, let's see what happens here. So Pooh's got 2 picks here, and it's going to be a CR. It is going to be a Velijool.
Yeah, Pooh not having Smicer and Miles choosing to pick the Sierra over both the Smicer and Miles being unavailable.
So Yeonhong and one other pick here. The Yeonhong's been working really well for ISMOO.
Regardless of who wins this game, Pooh already made ISMOO play out of his comfort zone, first picking this Miles because he didn't want Pooh to have the Miles.
Yeah, exactly. Let's see what happens here. We got the Vanessa being drafted by ISMOO. ISMOO showcasing double 33 speed leads here.
Yeah, really want to take that first turn. Pooh's just going to slam down a Leo over here and another unit. So it's going to be like Tianliang Leo.
Yeah, I think that Tian Lang's an excellent pick here. Let's see if the Leo is what's going to get locked in by Pooh. I feel like I was sensing an Ethna last pick coming from ISMOO or something.
Yeah, well,
maybe not anymore, though.
Yeah, ISMOO already
yeah,
presented.
Definitely not anymore.
Yeah, ISMOO already presented a lot of speed, so he's not going to pick Ethna. But then I was surprised Leo wasn't picked here because Leo counters both the Yeonhong and the Miles.
Yeah, well, no Leo's happening here. We're going to get the Connell. Connell kind of pivoting to, more of a bruiser side to outlast ISMOO. ISMOO showcasing no immunity, so Connell looking pretty dangerous. But honestly, so is the Tian Lang. Tian Lang's looking crazy right now going into Oliver, Yeonhong, even Gianna.
And I do like the Water Twins first pick here because Water Twins makes the opponent have to pick Miles and another speed lead just to contest with the speed of the Water Twins.
Yep, well, Gianna and Tian Lang catching the pre-bans. 33 speed lead coming up for ISMOO. 24 for Pooh. We're at match point. Winner is going to be playing our 2-time champion later on. Well, let's see what happens because ISMOO's got turn 1 right here.
Stoic, what kind of runes are on this Cardinal? It's not on will. It's super slow. I'm so confused.
Is this one of those thick boy Connell builds where it's just built on all the HP in the world?
But it's not on will.
That is true. It is not on will.
I'm so confused. But we're about to see him take the second turn, and I don't know. He doesn't look too good right now, Pooh.
Triple nemesis Connell here.
I don't know. But once this Cardinal gets a turn, he's going to do a lot.
When?
I don't know. He has to reset the Sierra right now, though, right?
Yeah, he definitely has to reset the Sierra and the initial turn as well.
Okay.
Sierra is going to be in a lot of trouble
I don't know.
now.
If he resists or proc, okay, not.
Wait a minute. Crit damage Cardinal. Why
Yes.
do I feel like I know this is a crit damage? This is 100% crit damage Cardinal. Look at the numbers. 3,000 each. No, only 1 stun landing on top of the Miles.
No violent proc. Oh.
Oh, the charge vitality is going to be really nice. He wants to position one of his units out in front here. Is going to be the Oliver.
Yeah, this Cardinal pick was really weird. He opted out, not picking Leo, and he picked Cardinal over here. And the Cardinal has no will and is super slow.
Very slow, yeah, exactly. That's what makes you think it's like a crit damage Nem build here, thinking that Miles is going to double into it, but we'll see if it's going to be enough here.
Yeah, I mean, even at this level of RTA, you're going to have a fast Cardinal dealing tons of damage and also on will runes, right?
Ooh, does not finish it off right there. All right, let's see what this big skill 2 is going to be doing here. I want to see the kind of damage being witnessed. 2.9, 3.8 or something like that, almost 4K per hit, maybe?
I mean, it's not looking good for Pooh because he's always like needing a proc, He's always, I need a proc to win. So it's not looking too good for Pooh right now.
No, not at all. Ciara will be dropping very soon. Not right now, but it should. So he goes skill 3 into skill 2. To drop the Ciara.
Yeah, ISMOO is playing really safe right now.
Goes directly into the Water Twin Angels. There's the next turn from Oliver. Oliver should be dropping Ciara. Ciara is going to be going down here. Pooh 100% on the back foot right now. The only form of sustain is going to be this Velijool. I don't think this is going to be enough, but you know what? I've said that before.
Yo, no, this is not enough for sure. you're right.
We'll see, we'll see. So, is it a despair, Vanessa? I don't
Miles
know.
also has stun up right now, so it's just going to be tough for Pooh to figure this out. I really didn't like the Cardinal pick.
Yeah, I didn't like that either. Oh, big initial turn coming out of ISMOO here. We've got this Velijool looking super low, no sustain. We will need a violent proc coming out of the Water Twin Angels to get more sustain onto the Velijool. See if that's going to be happening here.
Right.
It is not. We get the kill here. It's going to use up the skill from the Vanessa. Comes back here. Big skill, too, is going to be dropping that Veladril.
He needs a proc so bad.
He needs it so bad.
He's
You're
always
right.
needing a proc.
Always. I don't know. He does
he
get
got
it.
it. Okay.
He is glanced up here. Let's see if he can do anything with this third skill because he's got to lay it down.
But then that Miles is still so annoying for him, you know?
Absolutely nothing here. It's not what he wanted to see. The Yanhong does drop, but keep in mind, Vanessa, it's still here, ready to be a problem in 3 more turns.
Yeah, man, this Cardinal pick, man.
Yep. Let's see.
He's out there.
He's got third skill, second skill, looking for the stuns. Oh my God, not gonna matter at all. Here comes the big third skill, resetting the Water Twin Angels. Oliver's going to be resetting, pushing people back as well. Defense break's going to be landing. Miles is going to be dropping this Connell here. No initial turn, no sustain here for Pooh.
Yeah, unfortunately, Pooh's Cardinal didn't do much because being glanced up by the Young Hong, also attack bar pushbacks and stuns by the Miles made Cardinal not doing enough. And that's another reason why I like Miles a lot more than Chow. Remember we were talking about Chow earlier?
There it is, guys. Drops it. ISMOO with a round 5 victory. He is going to be playing less later on today.